thank you for watching. So you may notice that I'm in a different part of my room. I just kind of moved the camera over a little bit because today I'm going to be going through a bunch of my favorite beauty products that I found in 2013 and that I've been using and loving. So I'm going to go through everything from foundations to nail polish, palettes, brushes, everything like that. So if you guys want to learn what they are, then please keep watching. So first I'm going to be talking about the different face products that I've loved the past year. In my previous video I had mentioned the CC cream by Smashbox, and I saw a lot of you guys asking what it was really for. I also was using the BB cream, also by Smashbox, and I was using this the whole past year, and the difference between the two is not much, but the BB cream is a 5-in-1. It prime, protects, perfects, hydrates, and controls oil. So that's what the BB cream is for. I love this in the summertime, or if it's really warm out. Instead of using a foundation, this is really light on your skin and it looks really, really nice in the summertime. And the CC cream, it's a little bit newer, but I've been using this when it's more cold out, if I'm just doing a nice casual look. And the CC cream, it is the ultimate complexion correcting cream. It reduces the appearance of dark spots and uneven skin tone over time while you prime, perfect, protect, hydrate, and control oil as well. So, okay, so the difference between the CC cream is it's just a little bit better, and it's better for dark spots or if you're a little bit older or anything like that. So there's not a huge difference in the coverage. I really don't see a big difference, but like I said, I've been using the CC cream when it's a little bit colder out just because, I don't know, my BB cream is my go-to foundation in the summertime. So these two are really awesome. I have tried a few different BB cream brands, but I think these two are definitely what I narrowed it down to. So Smashbox BB and CC cream, they're amazing. I love them. And it's a nice light coverage for any of you guys looking for just something simple and very light on your face. My two favorite foundations has to be the Magic Nude Liquid Powder by L'Oreal and the Makeup Forever HD Foundation. And these two are definitely the ones that I use the most. I tend to do the HD foundation if I'm doing a more dramatic look, and this liquid nude powder is if I'm just doing maybe like a daytime look and I don't decide to use the BB or the CC cream. So this you can get right at your drugstore or even on Amazon. That's where I get mine at, and it's really, really awesome. So this one is definitely more affordable. This one's a little bit more pricey, but if you guys are in the field of makeup artistry, I definitely recommend trying the HD because I think it looks so great on film, and if you guys are doing something for like a wedding or anything like that, this is definitely the foundation to do. So while we're on the topic of face products, I also wanted to mention the L'Oreal Miracle Blur, and I think I mentioned this in a previous favorites video. This I use either as a primer, or if you want to do like a no makeup look, you can use this because it kind of just blurs out your pores and it kind of just looks like a nice matte finish on your face. So again, you can use this as a primer or just kind of an instant skin smoother if you want a no makeup look. My favorite primer for 2013 is definitely the Photo Finish Color Correcting Primer, and this one I just renewed because I had used up my other one. This one I love because it instantly smooths out your face, and if you have some red spots, which I tend to get, it just kind of gives you a nice perfect slate to start on when you're doing your foundation. So this one is definitely my favorite for the primer, but sometimes I'll just use the L'Oreal in place of that. So whenever I'm doing my face makeup and I apply my concealer and foundation, I always like to finish with a setting powder. I go back and forth between the Makeup Forever HD powder and the Mineral Finishing Veil from Maybelline. This Makeup Forever powder actually came in like a little kit I got from Sephora. It came with the foundation, this, and then I believe it came with like a little puff brush. So I know they give you like a little bit of a bundle deal if you guys do want to try the products out. And as far as this translucent, you can get right at a drugstore. I mean, they're both really great. I go back and forth like I said, so whichever one is in my grabbing view is the one I'll go for. But again, if you guys are in the professional makeup field, the higher end HD products, they really do make a difference in my opinion, especially on film. So yes, translucent powders are everything. You guys need these because if you're using concealer and you don't use a finishing powder, it's gonna just kind of slide all over or it'll crease up, and yeah, so powder's important. So if any of you guys have seen my highlight and contour routine, I'm sure you saw me mention the Prep and Prime in Light Boost by MAC. This is amazing. I always use it for underneath my eyes and wherever I want to highlight my face. I also have a drugstore alternative for that, which is the Dream Lumi Camouflage, and this one is in Radiant Eclatant. I don't know if that's the right word. Maybe that's like radiant in another language, but I don't know. I'll find out for you guys. But yeah, they're basically the same thing, and what they're going to do is just going to give you a nice bright surface to apply your concealer to give you that nice beautiful glow. As far as the colors, this one is a more yellow tone and this one is a more of like a salmon tone. So the yellow is more for redness and the salmon is more for like dark spots. So if you have dark circles under your eyes, I know a lot of people were asking like how do you get rid of that? The salmon color corrector or the brightener is going to help cancel out the dark circles. So for those of you asking, I would definitely recommend trying out a salmon colored brightener and also a salmon colored concealer because I keep dropping everything but because this is going to help brighten up your face and get rid of any dark spots. Next we're going to move on to some of my favorite lipsticks that I used all the time in 2013. The first one I want to mention, I just want to say thank you because I don't remember which video it was, but I was always using Creme de Nude by MAC, and I asked you guys, do you know any really awesome nude lipstick? So a lot of you guys actually recommended the Myth by MAC, and in 2013 this was definitely my most used lipstick. I love the color. It's a beautiful matte nude color and it really goes with anything, so this one was definitely one of my favorites. So thank you to you guys for your suggestions because it's cool just throwing out different options and trying them out and then all of a sudden you have a new favorite, so I really appreciate that. Another new brand that I came across this year, actually towards the end of the year, was Milani, and I didn't even realize, but they sell them in all the drugstores, I believe. I know they have them in CVS, and I'm not sure about Walgreens. I haven't seen it at Walgreens, but you can also get them on Amazon. And the two of my favorite colors that I've tried this year was the Sangria and the Nude Creme. And the Sangria was that awesome purpley deep color. I would compare this to Rebel by MAC, the deep color, but I know I had posted a few pictures wearing this and a lot of you guys were loving it, especially for the fall and winter time. And the Nude Cream is like a very pretty pale nude pink color, and one of the reasons I really love the Milani lipsticks is because they all smell like just like fruity heaven, and when you put it on it just makes you want to lick your lips off, but obviously don't do that because it's not gonna taste good. But yeah, I just love the smell of these. I love how they're really creamy and they glide on really nice, so I'm really happy I came across this Milani brand because not only are they super affordable, but they have basically every color, and I don't know, I'm just loving them this year. Another brand that I recently came across was Motives Cosmetics, and if you guys are big on Instagram and you guys love to just search around for different makeup looks, you probably have heard about them. One of my favorite lipsticks by them is actually the one I'm wearing right now, and it's called Nice, and this is like a taupey, purpley, beige nude color. I don't really know how to describe it, but it's super pretty and I really, really love it. And I actually have a nail polish this color, so should have painted my nails that color. But yeah, I love this color. If you guys look on Instagram or if you look on like Pinterest, they always have different pictures of like the lips showing what it looks like on. So if you guys are unsure, maybe just type in the name of a lipstick you're looking for and then you can find a picture so you can see exactly maybe what it would look like on. So I know this is a favorites video, but I really quickly just wanted to let you guys know about a couple lipsticks I came across that I didn't like because I kind of went on a lipstick frenzy this year and I was trying out a bunch of different brands to see which ones I liked. And I came across these L'Oreal ones. I actually bought them in 3 colors before I tried it out. And I don't like them. I'm so sad about it. But I just want to let you guys know because, I don't know, I don't want you all to waste your money. But these ones are the L'Oreal Color Rich lipsticks, and they're more like chapstick. If you put them on, like the colors look really pretty and really nice, but then you put them on and it's like basically a clear gloss, which is not really what you're looking for or what I was looking for when it comes to lipsticks. I like lipsticks that have like a nice bold color to it, so that way you don't even need lip gloss or anything else over it. But these I was actually a little disappointed with because the colors are very, very light. So moving on to nails, I spent, I'm gonna say, about half of the year of 2013 wearing acrylic nails, which were those long claw nails, and nothing against them. I think they're really awesome, but just for me, I noticed that my hand, like just all around my fingers were not looking nice. My cuticles were all like frayed looking and I just wasn't feeling them anymore. I wanted to just grow out my healthy nails. So I took them off, I'm gonna say, I think it was over the summer, and I went to Walgreens because I was looking for some sort of top coat that I could put on to make my nails grow faster, to make them stronger, and just feel healthy again, because once you have that whole thing done and then you take them off, your nails are really thin and just rigid looking. So I tried out the Nail Growth Miracle Growth Treatment by Sally Hansen, and this one is an actual clear coat, so you can apply it straight to your nails and then apply your color over it, or you can just apply it as a top coat. Either way, I like to put it on just as the base because I feel like it's really soaking up into my nails. But I've been using this, and then I've also used the Nail Growth Serum, which it's kind of like cuticle oil, but it's more of like a gel consistency, and I always put this all around my cuticles and all over my nails, and not only does it help make your nails grow, but it helps with your cuticles, and it helps just moisturize your hands. And I don't know, I just tend to get really dry cuticles. I don't know why. I've asked everybody what my problem was, but yeah, I've really noticed that these two have helped me a lot, and my nails have grown, and they're so thick now, and they're hard, and yeah, I'm just really happy with my natural nails. So yeah, I think Sally Hansen's Miracle Nail Growth for some of my growth. I'm sure drinking a lot of water and being healthy, of course, has a lot to do with it, but I really like these products, and I thought they worked really well for me. So you know, I had to bring in this bad boy again. Not only does it match my outfit, but I've seen so many comments of people saying that they tried it and that they really do like it, and that they have more self-confidence because of it, which is so cool because, I don't know, I was using it for, I guess, the whole year, maybe a little bit longer, and I think I noticed a difference. But I mean, I had also lost some weight, so I didn't really know what it was doing, but I still always wear this. Whenever I'm about to apply my makeup or do my hair, what I do is I'll put it on my nose, and then I'll do my hair, and then it'll just kind of be on for about like 10 minutes, and then it's cool because it really does flatten out your nose, and it's called like a little nose huggy. They're like, I don't know, like 25 cents, maybe a little bit more, but I got them right on Amazon, and I personally love them. And if you guys watch, I think it was my October favorites, I actually called my mom, and she knew exactly what I was talking about when I said, what did you always catch me wearing and make fun of me with? So these are awesome. They're such a great investment. I mean, they're less than $1, so I mean, try it out. If you have a little bit of a wider nose and you maybe want to just deflate it a little bit, that's what I like to say. Just try it out. You never know. So when it comes to contouring my face, I would always go and grab my powder from my Brow Bar to Go, and I would use the darkest brown color to not only do my eyebrows, but to contour and everything like that. And I believe I used them in both of my contour videos, and it's always given me a flawless contoured look. But actually recently, when I was in Vancouver for IMATS, I picked up this Ben Nye Media Pro palette, just like a contour palette, I guess, and they have some blushes, but they're all cream colors, and I used this in one of my more recent videos where I showed how to contour or how I did my foundation routine, and this is actually really cool. I never really like to contour with cream colors, but using this, it's actually really cool. So I go back and forth now between the Brow Bar and then this palette, but it's fun to try new things because I was so set on just the powder contour, but then trying out the creamy contour, it's really cool, and it's not so different, but it gives you a really nice contoured look. So these two are definitely my favorites. I know in my last favorites video I showed you guys the gold Sigma brushes that I had gotten in the set, and a lot of you were like, well, if it's your favorite, how the heck do you know it's your favorite because they're not being used? Well, this past year I actually started using Sigma brushes, and that is also thanks to you guys, and I have a silver set already, and I have a couple pink brushes. So when I had showed you guys the gold set, I was just showing you the same brushes that I've already used, but they just had the gold plated look to them, so that's why they weren't opened yet. But I also, as a Christmas gift, got the Sigma brushes in the copper color, and I just died when I got them. They're so pretty, and I'm saving the gold ones. They're still in the case, but the copper ones I've been using lately on all my tutorials and just every day when I've been doing my makeup, and they're so awesome. These are them, and this little cup thing I got at Bed Bath & Beyond, but I love these brushes. They're so great, and a lot of people were asking if you can compare them to MAC, and I have been using MAC for 5, 6, 7 years, and I really don't see any difference. So I'm loving these right now, and I just love the copper color. It's so different, and they're just really great. Every single brush I've basically used, except for this big bad boy. I never really used the big brushes, but these ones are so great, and I really highly recommend them. I think the most used palettes this year have been a couple, so I just want to go through them really quick. The Galaxy Chic from BH, which has all these beautiful colors. I've used this a lot this year, and I love them because they're the mineral pressed powders, so they're really pigmented and they're really nice, and I just love the finish of those. The other palette that I'm loving, this one I actually got at BeautyCon in LA from the Bare Minerals. So I've been looking online. I haven't seen this palette actually out for sale yet, so I'm not sure if it's like a IMAT/BeautyCon thing, but this is what it looks like. And the Bare Mineral shadows, I actually never tried them before, so I got this whole kit and I really love these. They're really pretty, and my favorite ones are on this side, the shimmery golds and everything. Love, love, love them. I'll just keep looking, and if I see this posted anywhere, I will definitely link it for you guys. But I know they also sell the little quad palettes as well, so if any of you wanted to try out some of the colors. And the third palette that I've used in almost every single video was the blush palette, and I actually just ordered a new one because this one fell and some of them broke, but I love this blush palette. My two favorites are the light pink and then this peachy color, or no, this peachy color. I guess I kind of mixed the two, but it's awesome because when you travel a lot, it's annoying to have to pack a lot of little single makeup things, so I like the palettes because they have a couple different options for you, so you don't have to go out and, again, pack a million different things. This is definitely my go-to blush palette of 2013 and maybe 2014, although I must say this year, my goal and what I've been trying to do is I've been trying out a lot of different new makeup brands. I know a lot of you guys have been like, well, you always show all the same makeup brands, and that's only because I've been using them for so long, and when you get comfortable with them, it's just, if I'm doing my makeup kind of in a hurry, the first things I'll go to grab are just products that I know I've used and I've loved. So I know I've used a lot of the BH and a lot of other different products that you've seen constantly in my videos, but I promise this year I am broadening my horizons. Sorry, I just heard a beep. Trying out all different brands, so hence the Milani and the Motives, and there's actually this new company called Anastasia, and they have the brow kits, which I actually did my brows with today, and those are really cool as well. So again, all these new brands I've been testing out, and I'm going to continue to test out, so that way next month I can give you a favorites video showing a bunch of new products. I do apologize if you guys are getting bored with all the same products, but when I find something I love, I just use it until it's all up. So that is definitely my goal for this year, that I will start looking for a lot of new products, trying out a lot of new products, and then giving you guys the best opinions of all of them. So the final product I wanted to talk about today are the Lilly hair extensions by BELLAMI, and they are the 260 gram 20-inch hair extensions. I only have 3 tracks in right now, and there's 1 track on my floor that I don't want to get up and get because there's wires everywhere, but I have these 2 tracks as well that came with it. I know in my most recent Get Ready With Me video I had mentioned it was my first week trying them out, and I wasn't too sure about how I liked them. I mean, of course I loved them, there was no question about that, but I was using the 22-inch 220 gram for, I'm going to say 2 years now, and those were my go-to favorites. Those were the only ones I ever wore, so for me to try a different kind, I needed a couple weeks to really try it out, to wash them, to play with the hair and everything like that. And now I can officially say, since I've gotten them, these are the only ones that I have been wearing. I know a lot of people noticed that in my video that they were more bouncy looking, and of course that's because they're new and beautiful. So I personally recommend either the 220 gram or the 260 gram, depending on how much hair you really need. Like I said, I don't need to wear all of the Lilly tracks to get the thickness that I like, so I just really thought it was kind of a little bit unrealistic, maybe for the day-to-day girl who just wants a little bit of extra volume in your hair. I mean, Lilly Ghalichi's hair, of course, is absolutely gorgeous. It's huge and amazing, but she's always in these extravagant outfits and doing photo shoots and everything like that, so I think maybe if you're in that sort of limelight, or if maybe you have a wedding, or if you need the extra hair, I would definitely go for the Lilly hair. But I mean, you're paying all that extra money, and if you're not going to be wearing all the tracks, I mean, does it make sense to buy them? It's completely up to you. Of course, some of you girls have been into the extensions for a while like me, so some of you want the most thickest, massive hair you can get. If that's the case, get the Lilly hair. It's absolutely beautiful quality. So I think if you're maybe just trying them out for the first time, or if you just want a little bit of extra body and some length, the 22-inch, amazing, and I still highly recommend those as well. So those are all my favorites for 2013. Of course, I could sit here for hours and go through a bunch of my favorite products, but I just wanted to go through some of the favorites that just popped into my head instantly. If any of you guys want to see some more of my favorites from this past year, I do have a playlist on my actual channel page that has all of my favorites listed there, so you can go check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I will see you guys later.